Hi Elizabeth, it's Cherry. So I'm here with your reading and you are asking about Jefferson. Alright, so let's see what his current feelings are towards you. I have a few romance angel oracle that sped out to answer that question. And so his current feelings or intentions are soulmate. So yes, this is your soulmate. This is also not just soulmate. This is the twin flame card of the deck. And that's how he's feeling right now, whether you've had communication or not. Sometimes in the silence and the distance is when people find the most clarity. So I feel like he's found some clarity, and this is how he's feeling about you. And then we have worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. So, he definitely wants to make a move. He definitely wants to somehow unite with you. But the whys, the whens, the wheres, the hows, all of that is, I think he's decided that he is leaving it up to the universe, for divine timing, and what will be will be. How you will get together will be up to the universe. But there is a chance that, he will make some effort too, or both of you, or maybe you'll have some communication in order to make this divine timing actually happen. And then you have release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. So I don't know if he's asking you to release your ex, or if he's suggesting that he has to release his ex, or if I feel like releasing your ex could be a notion, a notion that there might be something better out there, or there might be something better in the future out there for you, or maybe you should go with that guy that you're familiar with. That's why sometimes we have clings to the past and to our exes, because it's a certain sense of familiarity with them. You kind of know what to expect. The problem is you're always hoping things will be different, and they're not, So it's just usually the same old with your ex, and things aren't actually better. I mean, there are cases where your ex does show signs of growing and learning and whatever. But, generally it's just going around again. So I feel like also this is saying, like, all those old cycles are done with. That's all over with now. If you're going to enter into this relationship with your twin flame, with Jefferson, then everything needs to be cleared. All that energy of wanting somebody else, or thinking maybe you want to date. I think this is also saying no dating allowed. I don't know. Like, in order to let this energy to come in, because I think when you're in a twin flame relationship, you can do lots of different things. You don't have to just stay there and wait and pine for them, right? Whatever. But there are some cases where waiting and keeping your energy clear while you're waiting helps it along a little bit faster. So I think that's what this combination is. This is sort of a combination of keep your energy clear while you wait for this divine timing, because I feel like the timing is sooner than you think. So that's a good thing. You won't have to wait too much longer. All right, and let's see. So what can you look forward to once you and he have communicated again? So you got the sun. Here comes the sun. I wish I could just stop right here. This is like happiness, this, joy. It could even possibly mean marriage along, down the line. But it's like, it's just kind of, it's clarity too. It's like what you were hoping for. So you got clear your energy. That's good. You got clarity now. After your especially after communication, you feel so good and happy and joyful, and it's kind of like taking a cat nap in the sun. Just that feeling of warmth kind of covers you. That feels really good. And then You also have the tower. Yeah. So it's like the sun and then the rain, then the storm. It's like a sun and then a storm. But I feel like this tower in this case isn't like terrible. I feel the tower here is just turbulence. It's like this is what happens when you guys talk. You feel your emotions are so strong, so it's like churning inside of you. You're at once like initially you're full of joy and happiness, and then there's this, it's not so much sadness as there is turbulence. You feel so shooken up, you feel shook. That's what it is. There's something that's gonna, it's a term that seems weird to me because I never used it, but everybody says that I'm shook, but that's exactly what this is. You'll feel shook. Something that's going to happen. But I think, I know it's like the tower's like out of the blue, something you can't control, out of the blue forces. And that's why it's a tower and why sometimes it's not happy. But I think it's going to be a moment in your favor. And I don't think it's going to directly affect you. I think it'll affect both of you, probably more him, and that it will clear things up, So it's like, I feel like the sun and the tower together is just good news. I don't know. That's what I'm getting. And then you have the Eight of Wands, so some communication. This is what you're hoping for. So everything is clear. There's been turbulence. Things got shook up. And you're like, and that was like incoming, like a lot, incoming, like, and I know I have this image for the Eight of Wands, but I always see, when I see this image, 8 wands shooting really fast, So 8 of Wands is, at once it is quick communication, like right now, and a lot of it, a lot of communication. And it's, so that's why it can be kind of shake you up a little bit, when you go from like no communication to tons of communication. It's like, okay, whoa, but it feels good. It feels really good. It's going to feel really good, and you're going to feel like really close again, and it's going to feel nice. And then we have, wait a minute, what was next? We got the Ace of Cups. So a lot of outpouring of love, tons of love. You're going to really feel the love and the empathy, and it feels nice, very nice, very romantic and loving. You've got the Two of Swords. So the Two of Swords, to me, it's like two roads that are always part of this equation. Two possibilities, two choices, two things that can happen. Because this drawing is about, this is called, the actual artwork is called chivalry, but it could be interpreted in two ways. One is that this guy, killed this guy to save the girl, or one, this guy is the girl's person that she liked, and maybe she don't want to be with that guy. So that's why I chose this one to represent two choices, two roads, two possibilities. So there's always that weighing on, maybe on his mind, like, what if I do choose this? What is the outcome going to be? Is it going to be a better outcome than what I already have, or is it going to be worse? Which, you would think, going with your twin flame, it would be a better outcome. But sometimes because of the whole, because of the fact you're on a twin flame journey, it is an upheaval kind of journey, right? It's ups and downs. It's turbulence. It's learning about yourself. It's seeing yourself smack dab in your face all the time. And it's ascending, and it's evolving. And it can be painful. Like any kind of growth can be painful. And so, it's right now, and maybe there's peace, but if you embark on this journey, like if you start communicating again and plan on meeting each other, then and then more and then more and more and more, I feel like good things can happen. Definitely lots of good things, but he might think that it will be hard, or be scary, or it'll be not peaceful. So, he's going to manifest the best possible outcome for you. So that's good. He's decided, instead of having a Two of Swords kind of mindset, which is the nailing person with the blindfolds, not really feeling connected to spirit, but too much in their head, he's going to connect to spirit and and look at it from a spiritual aspect and manifest it that way. And yeah, because he's going to his higher self now. His higher self knows what's going on in the situation, and he's going to trust his higher self that's, this is what was meant for him. He has to have this journey kind of thing. And so yeah, it looks like you're going to plan on a meeting. That's what this looks like. The Two of Wands is something's on the horizon. Something is on its way to you, and a possible get-together, meeting, conversation, just making plans. It's kind of like making plans for the future. And then you have the Two of Pentacles, which is, him kind of like trying to figure out how to do it all, like see you, but also kind of keep things status quo in his world, kind of peaceful and working harmoniously with everyone kind of thing. And this one is kind of similar too. It's like the Seven of Wands is defending your castle. And so he wants to make sure, he might leave to come see you, but he has to make sure that all the defenses of his castle are good, or he has something to do first, but you're giving him love and support, and that's what's most important here. And then finally, from your what is this, Vintage Wisdom Oracle, you have faith. So faith is a perfect answer to, what can you look forward to? And it can also be a perfect answer to, what are his feelings and his intentions? And it could also be the question of, what does he want from me? I think that's what this faith card is. What does he want from you? I think he knows he has your love, but he wants to make sure you have faith that, that this is going to work out. It's just divine timing, and it's worth waiting for, and it's going to work out. Faith is the bird that feels the light and sings when the dawn is still dark. So there's like this musical connection between you, and there's sometimes there's a feeling of shadows and unknowing, and then you have to shake those off and then just know. Be willing to seek answers in the deeper meanings of things, and I think that's what he's going through. He's going through seeking deeper meanings of things. Faith is enduring the ballast that connects us to the unseen and gifts our hearts with eyes to see when our minds cannot. Faith is, we just had All Saints Day, and my niece dressed as Joan of Arc, which is my saint who I was named after, and she was all about faith, being guided by the voice that told her what she needed to do, and she had faith that that was the right thing. And so you both are going to be guided by this voice that tells you this is the right thing, by your higher selves, by angels, by guides, by ancestors, by celestial beings, but mostly by your higher selves, I think, because your higher selves are already in the spiritual plane, knowing that you guys belong together, encouraging, being like cheerleaders to your 3D self, saying, you guys can do it, this is going to work out, don't be scared. And I think that it's all going to work out. So higher power is revealed to us because of life's changes, not in spite of them. All right, let's do your charms. All right, I went a little over in time, but sometimes I have more to say and sometimes less. It's hard to figure out this timing business. Okay, here we go. Let's see what charms we got. Okay. Ooh, something's going to happen in a week. So love is here. Oh, there you go. You got the sun, just like the sun is in your cards. The sun is coming out here for you. Here comes the sun. you've got this connection that always keeps you guys tied to each other. There's a little baby buggy and bicycle and a little doggy. California. Maybe you're California dreaming. You got the ring, which means a commitment. Maybe there's some leveling up going on pretty soon. You got the fork, so let's see if we can see any other symbols of going out for dinner or something. You got kiss in China. Maybe you'll eat Chinese food. You've got liberty, so you're gonna, it's like free, so that kind of release and free yourself, release those energies that don't serve you. So I feel like bingo means you're gonna feel lucky. Maybe you'll play games, not bad games but good games, like and maybe that's how you meet up by some kind of bingo hall or some kind of like maybe a casino or something like that. I don't know, but so maybe board game night. I don't know why I'm seeing these things. Okay, and then you got dream and family. So maybe there is some kind of family connection here that'll get you guys together. Oh, look, one of my new ones. It's the Earth. Isn't that cute? I like that one. So this is 3D, you guys. You're moving into the why did I say you guys? Oh my God, I'm talking to both of you. That's funny. Cherry. This makes me think that your relationship is moving from the ethereal into the 3D. So here you go. Here you go. Here's your this is to me the twin flame symbol. It's the 2 little flowers with a little spirit in the middle of them. I don't know if that's not a spirit, it's like a heart or something. But that's my twin flame symbol. And the beautiful mermaid of deep communication and just plain beauty, There's another little tie here. This is a bow tie. Kind of keep you guys together, but that could also be dressing up bow tie. All right, look, you're gonna have a date. This is the bunny of you're late for a very important date. So don't be late because the timing is gonna be where's perfect timing? The timing is going to be perfect, okay? Divine timing is at work in your love life. And so don't miss it. And also don't be late for it because there's going to be a special date coming up. It could be in a week. You've got the fairy sitting on the moon. So I feel like both fairies and telepathy and dreams are important here. See, you got sing. We had this card was a little bit about singing because we had the bird here and some kind of connectivity between you two with singing. And you have the 2 hearts and the key. So you got the key to each other's heart. It's like you're just together like all the time, just like twin flames are. And here we got the prayer hands, which is manifesting, just like the magician that manifests. Let's see, where's our magician? Our manifesting magician. And we have hope. So stability here, like an anchor. This is a stable situation. It's just a matter of timing. And you got another anchor here. The anchor also just means long term too, and like when you're wondering what's going to happen in the future between us, this is going to be a long-lasting situation. In fact, it might be till death do you part whenever you do finally get together, So be brave and have hope. And, the dragonflies represent spirits of people who have passed. So when you see the dragonfly, know that they're like whispering to you, guiding you. The fairies and angels are guiding you and whispering to you as well. And the bunny talks about sex, so there is a possible chance that you might have that physical relationship that you've been wanting, to finally unite in that sort of way. And you have memories, the elephant of memories. So I feel like that's all about maybe past lives, but just thinking about on everything that's happened between you and how you've evolved and grown. But you're safe, you have the safety pin. You're safe in this situation. You're safe in this love. There's birds are around, and they're also going to be signs that tell you kind of which way to go. And so maybe you just need to have fun and get some exercise and fresh air. I don't know about this baby buggy, but I think that could have to do with a new idea, or maybe having to do with these plans that you're going to be making that bring along this little date here, that the date of the bunny that's warning you don't be late for this date, because there's some food involved, or eating involved in this. And yeah, okay, so I think I got everything. The cherry just means cherry blessed, but could be food too. Cherry on top. Yeah, so that's it. You got, really importantly, you've got the twin flame. I like also the world is kind of like, to me, like the world card. It's like completion, coming together, finally getting everything that you want, So that's nice too. I like that very much. Okay, well, Elizabeth, hope you like that. Let me know if you have any questions. And faith, trust, and pixie dust.